wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a thing I would make very often.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. To throw is DTR.
Oh, my God.
Here, that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Chubb again.
Oh, my God, bro.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Browns have taken the lead. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. The end zone quite a bit so far. Turns out now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone.
On the fucking field goal.
Strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Let's go now.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Back to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Browns are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Browns on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And now they'll shift things around.
Then what becomes of Soki? I'm doing this, Cole, and it's going to work. We do need a surgeon to go with us. Take the heart tissue.
Thompson Robinson. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Here we go. Set.
In motion, Hill. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
2nd and 6. Out route to Hill, complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a 1st down. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Ready?
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season, is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Set, ready.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Here's 3rd and 9. Thompson Robinson here from the gun. And now off to the races down the right side. A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Go figure, right? Can miss the blood. Butchery takes skill, sure. Surgeon skills, arms.
Your medical license exactly.
Found myself with an addiction to
Here we go. Here we go.
performed surgery while under the influence. Patient died and paid to my license.
Drill 52.
I got to keep the addiction down. Had to get rid of that.
Cooper the man in motion right.
Analgesic. Opioids, painkillers.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Okay. How much?
$25K to start. That's a retainer.
Down.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
$100,000 cash. Protection. Not even a home.
Discretion cost.
Thompson Robinson now. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
You guys have vegetarians.
3rd down from the gun, Thompson Robinson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
State sending and talking tomorrow and officially pull the plug.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Are you usually in?
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
We grow older and one day, no one would care what we did. And then one day, Sophia found out her father was a bank robber. We'll be quite the shock. How do you explain that to a little girl? You don't. No matter how you adore me.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Even behind the ball, one not having a father.
He'll look to throw. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
I thought I could go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I can't do it. You are a part of her life as much as they. Yes,
Back to throw
she
here.
needs that.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout.
Jesus.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
We did it once. We can do it again. This time we do it together.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Wait, what? We're going to this car? Car. Okay. I'll see you soon. Come here. We're going to.
God, you guys fucking kidding me. Jesus Christ. Can't fucking do audibles, hot routes, stupid ass fucking games.
Remember, so this is going to have to be a
Jesus
delay.
Christ.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
2 years back to back. Now you win too. It's your journey. Own every mile of the Hyundai Ioniq 5.
They'll set up a throw.
The 2024 Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too, but it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Jesus, help my life, please.
And you don't want to raise these on. He's got some.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
Switch, yellow.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Clock, 10.
Throwing on second down, Thompson Robinson.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
22 needle.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sand.
Blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance.
No, not at all. That means that defensively, they timed it up perfectly and matched up perfectly. They drew all the blockers to the other guys, left a free runner back to the quarterback, and you know what a free runner turns into?
What?
A free hitter.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Now they'll change things up.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Throw caught by Achane.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. or it could have gone for more.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
19, Charger, 19, Warriors, 17.
They'll look to throw again.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run it. Achane with it.
Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Evans.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now about this Browns defense they've held so far. This is... And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Got it.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
38.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Here's 2nd and 8. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. 3rd down here.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. after the delay. They're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Claws red. Hurry, hurry.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hey, you.
1st down. Here's Thompson Robinson. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. He's got Njoku over the middle. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Thompson Robinson now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Thompson Robinson to throw on 1st down. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
Red, yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Thompson Robinson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Ready.
Chubb. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He'll give it to Chubb. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? And again, it's Chubb. And this time he is in. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Still just a two-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Dolphins are going to recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. In motion, Hill. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Waddle, the motion man right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They give to Achane on the option. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but They were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick here is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
Let's go now.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. In motion, there goes Bell. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
2nd down, Thompson Robinson now. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Channing Tindall. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. And now an audible here into something else. That's called. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Thompson Robinson throwing here. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
It's 2nd down and 10.
560.
Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Let's go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
10 cycles.
To throw is DTR. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
597. White. Ready?
Sticking to the air, hits Thompson Robinson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
The DTR going to throw it here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Black Ultra.
Throwing, Thompson Robinson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
Yellow.
Thompson Robinson now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Strikers, 3, red, cycle. Zoom, black.
And once more, it's Thompson Robinson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. David Bell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Here we go. The Browns will go for 2. It looks like they'll move things around here. Thompson Robinson will throw for this. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Let's go now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you taking it right down Broadway? Inside the 10 and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 62 yards. And the Dolphins extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This is 1st and 10.
Green Jack.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Channing Tindall, the one who got through to drop him. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Thompson Robinson now to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Steal flat. Go pink. Claude red.
Going for it. Thompson Robinson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And a short gain here down to the 22. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Got it, right? Blocking 18. Hurt.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you out from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. They complete it to Hill. A solid stiff on. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now they'll audible to something else. On second down, Thompson-Robinson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
10 cycles.
3rd and 7.
Ready.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Right, 97. Rail, yellow. Slide do.
Here's Thompson-Robinson looking to throw it. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
50 Fury. Ready.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Let's go.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Drill, 52.
Play action, now Thompson-Robinson. This is the tight end, Njoku. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
43 rail. Black shot.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Right back to Njoku. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out